know why I like Rare?
Tell us why you like Rare.
Because they made Killer Instinct.
Boy, this is gonna be a hot couch.
They also made Battletoads.
Yeah, they did make Battletoads.
Are we crowded or are we okay?
I'm okay.
We're a happy family.
You know another reason I like Rare?
Why do you like Rare?
Because they made Banjo-Kazooie and Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
You beat Conker's Bad Fur Day.
I don't understand why they get a lot of hate though for Donkey Kong 64. It wasn't that bad of a game.
I want to play that too. That's another game I want to play.
It gets so much hate and it's not a bad game.
I've actually never played that game.
It only gets hate because there's so many collectibles. Like, it has a Guinness World Record. It has a Guinness World Record for most collectibles in any video game.
So a person who enjoys playing collectathons would hate Donkey Kong 64 because I've heard people who like
People love that game.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I've just been around the wrong crowd then.
Yeah, you've been on Reddit and there's a bunch of jerks all over Reddit.
Trolls.
Yes, there are a lot of jerks on Reddit.
Almost every time I post something, I get somebody who's just really rude.
Trolls.
Guess what? Guess what? With the new update with Reddit, though, I get to follow people, and I followed you, Jake, last night. And I followed you, Aaron, last night. Yeah.
I'm really thirsty. I'm gonna get my Baker bottle.
Your Baker Bottom. So we're playing through Donkey Kong Country. The first one.
The first one.
Obviously, if you're just not from the Super Nintendo scene, maybe I guess you wouldn't know, but
We played the second one last time.
yep, over Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. I don't know what day it was posted, but
I don't either. I'd have to look. I should get some live footage at some point. Depends on how long you're staying.
somewhat.
Live footage at some point of art, so maybe I could do a weekday with Jake.
Oh yeah, a weekday. This is not a weekend.
Right, this is Thursday. This is a rare moment.
Where?
A rare moment.
A rare
'Cause-
non-weekend moment.
Because Jake has the day off, I took the day off, and Aaron just happened to have most of the day off.
I actually asked for the day off while at work.
Yep,
Aaron just happened.
yep. Aaron just happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there was a little bit of fuzz there.
That's not going to show up on the video capture card. It's just a
No, I know.
poor connection with the coax cable.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a cave, Jake?
Yes,
When?
several.
Wow.
When we go to Missouri sometimes.
I've only been in one cave in my whole life.
I like touristy caves, but I hate spelunking. I've actually been spelunking, and I almost had a panic attack. Actually, I did have a panic attack, which is... I figured out that I'm actually really claustrophobic when spelunking.
Is that the only time is when you're spelunking?
Well, I'm not claustrophobic in elevators. My mom's claustrophobic in elevators.
So anytime that your body is actually, like, being held by something.
Well, like, we're in a cave, and we're army crawling through this cave because you can't stand up in it, and there's water streaming down through the cracks. And so I felt like I was doing this.
Felt like you were gonna die, probably, huh?
I did. I did not enjoy it. I felt like I was doing this, except not quite as extreme, where I was like swimming in a cave.
I would feel very scared. I would feel claustrophobic for sure.
I don't like spelunking.
Can you give me that cup?
Oh, that's a cool one.
I'm not quite sure what spelunking is exactly.
It's caving.
Oh.
It's like exploring caves that you're not really supposed to go in, right?
Basically.
I thought it involved treasure, but
Well, let's look up the definition.
That's a good idea.
I thought spelunking involved the search for some kind of treasure.
Yeah, that's treasure hunting.
Maybe the treasure of adventure.
I think the only reason I thought that though was because of the game Spelunky.
Probably.
It's the exploration of caves as a hobby.
Oh.
It's just exploring caves. That's all spelunking is.
Huh.
And I hate it. It's so... Because every cave that I've ever gone spelunking in has been really claustrophobic.
Yeah, I've only ever gone on cave tours.
I was on one.
You know what would be... You know what I do enjoy, though? Is I think it would be cool to have a... as long as you weren't completely submerged underwater, I think it would be cool to be one of these scuba divers who goes exploring in underwater caves that have sunlight beaming through it, so you can see everything.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking
I
about.
think I would be terrified just simply in a scuba gear.
I think it would be fun as long as you had access to air anytime that your oxygen tank ran out.
When was the last time you played this, Jake?
I don't even know.
Man.
It's been years.
Years.
Watching Jake plays this makes me think about his dad playing Ninja Gaiden. It's like that level, high level play.
Next time your dad comes over, I'm gonna record him playing Ninja.
Okay. He
If-
loves his NES Mini.
It's good.
I like your Super NES Mini. I think that's my favorite of the two.
See that
I
one
saw
text
it.
that I sent? Found one in the store.
I saw one at Walmart too. Sorry I didn't respond.
It's okay.
I saw it and then I was
I
like,
never saw that.
wow. And then I just didn't respond and then I thought, I probably should respond and then I still just didn't respond. But yeah, I saw one at the stores too, at Walmart. Our Walmart.
I can't tell if he likes it or not.
Yeah, he likes it.
He's chittering his teeth, right?
Oh, he didn't like it anymore.
You can only get hit on the head so many times before it's you stop enjoying it.
Yeah.
Roll 2 out of 6.
I first thought this said Monkey Island in the top. Is everything okay, Shauna?
Yep, just checking on it. It's a little more finicky than I prefer. This frog is cool.
Yeah.
Does he have a name?
Winky.
Winky.
Yeah.
What happens if you hit that poison barrel?
Nothing.
Oh.
There's beavers in it, which is weird.
Beavers like poison barrels.
Yeah. Do, do, do. Do,
You know
do,
what this
do.
sounds like?
I see what you're going for.
What are you going for? I don't.
Then we all sang a part.
Oh.
It's like in SpongeBob when SpongeBob's like, Squidward! And he doesn't sing.
Oh yeah, when there's huge shortcuts like this, I'm probably not gonna take them.
Oh, really? You know that shortcut right there?
No.
Okay.
I don't know actually that much about this game.
That's okay.
Other than it's awesome because it
We
has
all have our-
amazing graphics.
We all have our games we grew up with. This was one of ours.
One game that I would like to play through that I haven't beaten is Donkey Kong Country 3.
I have never seen that game in real life.
It's interesting.
I
I'd
think
like
I just
to.
saw someone streaming it on Twitch like last week.
There's actually quite a few good music songs in it.
I believe it, because Donkey Kong has some of the best music ever. Is it the same composer?
Yeah.
Then it's gotta be good.
If you were to hit that train cart, would you be an insta-death?
No, but you lose one of your guys.
I was really delayed on the microphone there.
Have either of you guys played Donkey Kong Country Returns?
I never even heard of it.
It's really
Also
good.
Wii, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Although
it's
it's
also
made-
for 3DS.
No, it wasn't made by Rare. It was made by
It was made by Retro, but
Yeah.
it has the same music composer.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Do you think it's as good as?
Oh yeah, it's just as good.
That's cool.
What is this?
What
I've never
happened?
seen this. What?
What happened?
Did you just, was that a glitch?
I've never seen that.
What was that?
I have no
How
idea.
did you die when the cart?
That cart shouldn't have been there. It was weird. It was like the cart doubled. I don't know what happened.
I've played this game so many times. How does this happen every time we record?
I love it.
It's the sign of a good game.
That's right. I like it that we capture it though.
Every time we record, something like that happens, and I don't understand.
I don't either.
I'm glad we get it on camera, but
It's just weird.
it's very weird.
So that's not what normally happens, Aaron, when you hit another cart.
I wish Rare would leave Microsoft.
Why?
Because I think Rare should stick with Nintendo.
What's Rare even?
Well, see, the thing about Rare is that most of the people that were at Rare back when these games were made are no longer a part of Rare.
Just like Blizzard, because Blizzard sucks now. Except
A lot of them left after the transfer to Microsoft because they didn't want to be a part of it. And now a bunch of those people are part of a different game company called Playtonic.
what does Platonic do?
They made Yooka-Laylee.
Well, then how come Ukulele, everyone says, is not as good?
Because it's
Low budget?
it's not low, but it's just because it was literally a game made for people who are fans of Banjo-Kazooie. Everyone else doesn't like it because it's a game that is in the style of the late 90s.
The audience was too small.
It's not that, it's just that people are more there are more well-made games nowadays. And a lot of the things that were put in Yooka-Laylee were put in there just for the sake of it. Yeah.
Kind of like the new Star Wars, huh?
Did you even see 8 yet?
No.
No, I only saw 7. 6, I mean. 7.
No, 6 is
7.
good.
6 is good, 7 is
7 is
not as good as everyone says.
well,
I'll be honest, the first time I saw 7, I was like, whoa, this is so cool. And then the second time I saw it, I was like, this is so boring.
Yeah. No, we never saw the other one.
8 is not terrible.
I just can't wait.
Did you see it twice or just once?
I saw it once.
You should probably see it again.
But
I can't wait until J.J. Abrams rewrites the national anthem.
I'll just say one thing about 8 that was infuriating was there's a whole subplot with 2 of the characters that don't contribute anything whatsoever to the story, and it's so annoying, and it takes up like 45 minutes of the movie.
I heard that Mark Hamill hated the movie.
Is that true?
Yeah, I literally heard that.
That's funny.
That's sad.
It's funny because Mark Hamill was like one of the best parts of that movie.
That's good. He said that they made Luke Skywalker do things that Luke Skywalker wouldn't do, and that's why he hated the movie.
That might be true. I don't know. I'm not that big of a fan of Star Wars. I just like
I'm
watching
pretty
Star
pretty
Wars.
sure Mark Hamill knows Luke Skywalker.
Mark Hamill is Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker.
Star Wars.
There's not a single person who's played Luke Skywalker other than Mark Hamill.
Yeah, so if Mark Hamill's like, no, Luke Skywalker would not do that, director, the director should listen.
The director was egotistical, full of himself, and never directed a movie before. He's only done TV shows.
And it's constipated every day.
And it wasn't J.J. Abrams.
It wasn't J.J. Abrams.
Or James Cameron.
It's James Cameron. Greatest
I didn't know that James Cameron did Terminator 2 until recently we watched it again. I just never paid attention to who directed Terminator 2.
Now I know James Cameron made one of the greatest movies ever made.
No comments? I'll comment on that. I can. It's a great movie.
Hey, Candy.
I saw Avatar in theaters. I wasn't enthused.
I've never seen Avatar.
Never saw Avatar.
Was that James Cameron?
I think.
Hmm.
It might not have been. I don't know.
Well, you know, everyone has their downside.
Yeah, everyone makes mistakes. Like me.
Nobody's perfect except your boss, because your boss always thinks he's perfect.
It's true. All bosses think
All
they're
bosses
perfect.
think they're perfect. That's how they got to be the boss, because they lied their way there.
Remember when I was younger, everyone was always so amazed that I could always get these kinds of mini games on the first try.
I was just amazed right now.
Who's everyone? Just Shauna?
Everyone who ever watched me play this game when I was little,
At daycare?
yeah, because this was one of the few games they had at daycare.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They had a lot of Super Nintendo games.
That's pretty cool. I bet there's not a single daycare nowadays that has a Super Nintendo.
Daycare probably doesn't have
No, there's the
games
about having
now.
PS2s and Wii's.
Yeah,
Do they even have PS2s and Wii's at daycares?
They might have PS4s now.
What?
No way. Maybe a PU, but not a PS4.
A what?
PU?
What's a PU?
That's what.
That's
that
a second
voltage
Wii.
A processing unit.
Oh, I thought that was the second Wii is what I was talking about.
I just learned.
Hear my joke and see if you can laugh at it, because you probably won't. So the Wii is number 1. PU is number 2. Get it? Wii, number 1.
Wii PU.
No, Wii. Wii. That's like a verb for going number 1.
See, look at these coconuts.
Those are walnuts. Those are not coconuts.
It looks like coconuts to me.
No, it's not. Those are
It
walnuts.
just looks like a different kind of coconut.
What are you talking about?
Like coconuts don't have to be perfectly round.
Walnuts are not perfectly round.
Well, I know that.
Those
but
are
that,
walnuts.
That could totally.
They're so big.
That was a big bird.
Coconuts can kind of look like walnuts.
I need to look that up, but I don't have my phone on me.
We already know they're eggs. We looked it up last time.
That one was eggs?
Yeah.
It shoots eggs at you.
Yeah.
Those didn't look like eggs.
No.
The other bird. No,
Those vultures.
no.
Yeah, those are eggs.
no. The eggs are the parrot that shoots out
Well, what else could those be?
walnuts.
No.
I think it's poop.
Do birds even eat walnuts?
Yeah, birds like nuts.
Walnuts?
All nuts.
It's like worms.
All nuts.
You like?
No.
And how would you know that, Shauna? You're a girl.
Haha. Because birds eat seeds. Where do seeds come from? Nuts.
Seeds can come from fruits as well.
Yeah. And that's not.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
And that's not really a seed, is it? Like you can't take a walnut. Can
Aaron,
you? What?
if you plant a walnut, what comes out of it?
You can plant a walnut.
Nothing.
yes.
It probably dies.
A
doesn't it?
walnut tree. How do you plant trees? With seeds.
Is it really? Is the walnut actually the seeds? Are nuts seeds?
Yes. How do you think you make trees?
Oh, I didn't know this.
How do you make a walnut tree?
I thought it was an actual seed.
Yeah, walnut. Peanuts.
So do you have to?
Plant peanuts.
Peanuts, pineapple smells.
So then.
What's a seed? What's a sunflower seed? Is that a nut?
It turns into a sunflower.
That's just a
is
seed.
Sunflowers.
Okay.
Sunflowers are just seeds.
Okay, pistachios are nuts.
Yeah. So if I took a pistachio and
Not
planted it in
the ones
ground-
we have because they're roasted, but a raw one, yeah.
Really?
Plant it.
Why is pistachio ice cream a thing?
Aaron
I love
loves.
pistachio.
I do not, but Aaron loves it.
Why would you put nuts in ice cream? That sounds disgusting.
It's good.
There's
I love
actually,
nuts in
it's
ice cream.
actually pistachio ice cream. Literally has almonds in it, not pistachios.
That's only the cheap brands. If you
That's
go
not
to-
true.
That's just the cheap brands.
Always almonds.
There's not almonds in that one that you bought me now. It's
Yes, there are.
it's a mixture. It's pistachio ice cream with real pistachios, and they threw almonds in there to make the price cheaper. Because pistachios are more expensive than almonds, so they got to try to compete. So instead of filling the whole thing up with pistachios, they make it half pistachios and half almonds, kind of like what people do with baby powder and heroin.
They do not, because you can smell baby powder.
Well, it's not baby powder, but it's some kind of white powder that they use to
Powdered sugar.
basically. It's placebo effect. So you're snorting donut sugar.
Donuts.
Even then, proven to be slightly more effective than placebo.
I didn't get the joke. What was that from?
I don't know.
I'd be surprised if Aaron knew what it was from.
Aaron laughed like he knew. What was that?
I don't know what it's from, but I like the comment.
What was it, Jake?
It's from JonTron.
JonTron?
From his Flex Tape video.
I've never seen JonTron.
JonTron's awesome. You should check him out. He's funny.
Is it a person?
Yes.
Is it just a regular person, or is it like a celebrity?
He's not a celebrity. Well,
Is he a stand-up
Is he a
comedian?
YouTuber?
he's a YouTuber, yes.
So he's a YouTube celebrity?
Yes.
So he's got like a couple million.
A few million.
Okay.
Yeah. He's so funny, though.
Not as funny as our channel, right, Jake?
Yeah.
Jake obviously thinks our channel's boring. Hey, Jake,
not true.
can I have an honest
He's like
opinion?
one of our biggest fans.
I know. So how does that make me feel when I work so hard?
I don't think it's boring.
What do you
He
think?
never said it was for you. Put words in his mouth.
I love this channel.
Hey, can I ask you a really honest
What's
question?
that?
Why do you think nobody subscribes to our channel?
You've gained like 15 subscribers
I
over the
know.
past like month.
I know.
Not over the past month, more like over the past 3 or 4 months.
Well, still, it's just because of you just gotta get lucky.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's not that I just suck.
No, you actually
That's what I
put
kept telling
you actually put more effort in your videos than a lot of people that have 1,000 subscribers.
I put a lot of effort into my videos and it doesn't pay off.
There's people with 1 million subscribers. All they do is just put a video in the corner and then film themselves reacting to it. How retarded is that? Very.
Super retarded.
Reaction videos are very popular.
I know, and they're stupid.
Maybe I should make a reaction video and like make fun.
You should
Make
you
a
should make a reaction video about losing. Every time you gain or lose a subscriber, you should make a reaction video.
Well, I could have made 3 because I actually lost 3 subscribers recently, Jake.
And
Uh-oh.
you gained one.
I gained 1, but I
That's
lost 3.
Actually, you
Why?
gained 2 this week. Because when did that one guy Dean? When did Dean subscribe?
A week ago. I just got a new subscriber 2 days ago after I had this really frustrating emotional thing about YouTube, and I was like, YouTube is so hard.
She wants to be partners with YouTube, but YouTube doesn't.
Well,
want
it's
to be
not really
partners
that
with anybody.
it's not really that I want to be partners. It's just people subscribe because they like your stuff, and people aren't subscribing, and so I'm just like, what am I
Well,
doing?
People haven't found your stuff.
How do they find it?
It's all luck.
How'd they find yours? How'd you get 400, Jake?
Because I made a video that is unoriginal. And it got like 400,000 views.
It's so funny. But you had to delete it, right?
Yeah.
Was
but
it
those
that audio
people-
surf one?
Yeah.
Well, everybody stays subscribed, though.
Yeah, but they don't watch.
Oh. So do you think these people are even on YouTube, or why would...
Was it? And it was because. Was it because the?
It's because of copyright.
Oh, that's. The audio surf was people were watching it because of the song, or they were watching it because of you playing while the song's playing.
No, they were watching because of the song.
Well, why would they pick your video over
The
another
actual
video?
song, yeah. Over the actual song.
A lot of people did. The other, well, there wasn't very many, if any, videos of the entire album in one video at the time.
Kind of an audio surf. Interesting.
Oh, so at the time it was new.
Right.
So I just need to make an unoriginal video, something that was just released, and then I'll get some subscribers.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm making an unoriginal
Get a
video right
copyright
now.
strike.
And then if I only have 1 strike, I'm okay though, right?
No, you still can't upload anything more than 15 minutes long, and you can't make
For how
custom
long?
thumbnails, and you
For how long?
can't 6 months.
Holy smokes. That's really too long. I don't want that.
We have an unoriginal video that's got like over 5,000 views.
What's that?
Our beach house concert.
It is original though, because it's Beach House, and they're actually...
Well, it's a live concert. That's pretty original.
That's our most famous video.
Oh, is it?
That's the video that gets all the views and all the likes on our channel. But nobody subscribes because of it.
I get a lot of likes on my Herzog's Way tutorial, and that's over 1,000.
That's true. There's a couple of our...
Likes matter a lot on YouTube.
They do?
Yeah.
I heard they don't matter.
No, they matter a lot because the more people that like your video, the higher chance it'll get to be in people's suggested videos.
So why are there those people that dislike videos for fun?
Disliking does the exact same thing as liking.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So just dislikes are okay.
They're fine if you ignore them. Yes.
That just changed my worldview.
Because my videos get like 3 or 4 dislikes automatically because someone put a dislike bot on my channel. But
What? How do you do that?
some dark web thing. I don't even know.
Put a dislike bot on your channel?
Yeah, so every time I upload a video, there's like 3 or 4 dislikes.
How do you even know that?
Just right when I upload it, there's 0 likes and 3 dislikes.
Wow. I'm scared that's gonna happen. Actually, that's a good thing, right? Because it doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter.
Well, 3 likes or 3 dislikes aren't gonna really make that much of an impact.
It's
but
if you have like 50.
if you have like 50 or 100 or something like that.
Okay.
But if it all adds up together, so if you had like 47 likes and 3 dislikes, you'd still get that 50. It's just looking at how many people have rated it, right?
Right. And that's why people ask for likes so much on YouTube.
And don't comments matter too, or do they not matter?
Because they say
I think they used to matter a lot more than they do now, but they still matter.
So that's why they say, a lot of YouTubers say, if you liked it, please leave a like. If you disliked it, please leave a dislike.
A lot of people don't ask for dislikes, but yeah.
ECG does.
Well, he just says to
Angry
just
Gaming Centaur.
he just basically is just wanting them to push one of those buttons because it matters, right?
Right.
I think Dreamcast guy asked for dislikes as well. Oh, Dreamcast guy. He's something else.
People used to also ask for favorites because those used to matter too, but now favorites is just a playlist.
Oh,
Interesting.
does sharing matter?
Yes, because when you share the video and more people see it,
I look
then
at
those people can share it.
I look at my analytics, and every time there's a share, I know it's you.
A share.
When I share it on Facebook, and then you share it because
Oh,
you're so
yeah?
sweet. Jake's really sweet because he shares my videos.
Jake is very sweet, and this level's amazing.
This is a really pretty level. This
You know
is
what? Did you guys ever play for the Super Nintendo? Not Buster Bust Loose, but it's another Bugs Bunny game that starts off in the snow. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's a Looney Tunes Bugs Bunny game, and it starts off in the snow just like this, and you like give hunting dogs a bone that's actually got dynamite inside of it, and so the dog comes up, bites the bone, and then it blows up, and then he's like black charcoal and blinks and then falls off stage.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That sounds awesome.
It's a Bugs Bunny Super Nintendo game.
Oh man, Jake.
Anyway, it kind of starts off like this, where you just kind of have like snow and mountains. You know another game that starts off like this? Battletoads for the Ark. In the winter with snow?
Yeah.
Really? I thought Borderlands was just a barren desert. I didn't know there was any
First
snow.
one, yeah.
I didn't know there was any snow in Borderlands.
You played Borderlands 2 with me.
There was no snow in it.
Oh yeah, there was. The entire thing was snow.
Yeah, the menu.
I just remember I kept falling into this giant lake of lava because I was like floating on gravity forever.
You're floating on gravity.
I was floating on. I mean, there was no gravity, so I was floating. I was floating on
That's
0
Borderlands
gravity.
the
That's
prequel.
what I
This
meant.
is beautiful.
I think you're talking about Borderlands the pre-sequel, not 2.
It's for your PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I'm. Okay. You
But
know,
we did play Borderlands 2 together
on the PS4?
on the PS3.
Oh, I thought that was Borderlands 1.
Nope.
Is that the one that had like really bad frame rate in town?
Yep. It has bad frame rate either way.
Is it 30 frames per second?
Barely.
Wow.
Most of the time it's below that.
I thought you said you couldn't play first-person shooters unless it was at least 60 frames per second.
I can't.
But you
can
love
do
Borderlands.
Borderlands is one of your favorite games ever.
That's why I don't play it on PS3. It's garbage on PS3.
Oh, but it's good on PS4?
Yeah.
That's good.
It plays at almost 60 all the time.
Do you have a PS4 Pro? Or do you
I
just a
wish,
regular?
but no.
What does Pro do?
It lets you play games in 4K. It improves a select number of games, frame rate wise.
I've noticed that like certain games, like have you heard of Neo?
Yes, and I want to play it really bad.
I heard that a lot of games are doing this kind of implementation now, where if you have a PlayStation Pro, you can choose between frame rate versus resolutions.
Yep.
And that's like a totally new. That sounds almost like PC to me. PC gaming.
Yeah, there's only been a few games that have done it. I remember BioShock 2 did it on PS3.
Really?
Yeah. You could choose to have lower res textures in order to improve frame rate, or have better textures and low frame rate.
Interesting. You know what game I really want to get? It kind of makes me want to get a PS4.
What's that?
Nier Automata.
Yes, that too. I want to play that too.
Is that only on a console?
It's actually it's on Steam, but everyone says that it sucks. Even modded, it still sucks. There's no one's made a good enough mod to make it actually a decent game to play on Steam.
Why? What's wrong with it?
For one, you can't really play it in full screen. You have to play it windowed, so you have to get a mod to make it borderless windowed.
No full screen option?
No, there is a full screen option, but it's glitchy and it crashes all the time, and Square Enix doesn't give a crap about fixing it.
Square Enix made Nier Automata?
Yeah.
I thought Platinum Games did.
They did, but they did it for Square Enix.
Oh, I see. You know what game
Square.
came out recently that I want to play?
Oh, I know. Oh, yes.
Is it for what system?
And Steam.
And Steam? Okay, hold on. Let me think.
I know.
You know, I'll let Sean guess first while I think about it.
Sean probably already knows.
Guess.
Do I?
Yeah, 'cause I told you about it.
You did?
Yeah.
How long ago did you show me?
Like a week ago. Maybe a couple weeks ago.
What? You texted me?
Yeah.
What? Oh! Secret of Mana.
Yeah. The remake.
Secret of Mana remake.
Is it any good?
People are bashing it because the graphics aren't realistic enough.
Because
but-
people are constantly jerks and everyone's a critic and they think they know everything and they
Do you
don't.
think that the majority of trolls are actually gamers, or do you think that, like,
There's people looking for trouble. I don't know.
But they never get in trouble is the thing.
Yeah, and it's stupid.
I hate it. I wish that, you know what, it'd be, well,
what?
it might mess everything up. I was gonna say they should like hire policemen, but not policemen for the internet. Like to catch people
Catch
and
trolls?
to reprimand them maybe.
What was the name of that website that in South Park that you could go to Troll Trace? Yeah.
You guys are that far in South Park already?
Yeah, we're on the last season.
We're all
We're almost
caught up.
done.
Yeah, we're all caught up.
You're on the white people renovating houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Troll
Yep.
Trace is awesome. That was such a good season.
It was a good season. A lot of
I
people
really
didn't like it because all 10 episodes like connect.
They did, but I liked it.
I liked
It was
it.
basically a movie.
It
Yeah.
was. It was like one big movie. You know what game I am really wanting to play?
Let me guess. Do I know?
Well, there's a lot of games I really want to play.
Um.
But it's related to what we were just talking about.
Something about trolls?
Stick of Truth and Fractured Butthole.
Oh,
Fractured Butthole is one of my favorite games of last year.
you beat it?
So good, yes.
You played on PS4?
Yeah, it was like the only game last year. You know when you find a really good game and you just don't ever want to stop playing it, and like 5 hours go by without you even realizing it?
Yeah.
That was the only game last year for me.
Wow.
Isn't it turn-based strategy?
Yes.
That is so interesting to me because I never thought of you as a turn-based strategy type of guy.
Right, but
It must have
it's
just been-
different.
yeah.
It's different because it's not like
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
You know what impresses me? That when you compare Stick of Truth and Fractured Butthole to South Park's previous games, like on the 64 or on the
Oh, yeah.
PS1 or whatever. That was a dramatic difference. What happened?
They hired.
They actually got talented people to work on them.
So,
Did Obsidian work on Fractured Butthole?
wow, this flashlight is just like in the second one.
Yeah. No.
It wasn't Obsidian.
I don't think so.
Frame rate. So they hired a company to. So they wrote the script and basically the company paid the game. Or
I'm pretty sure they did all of the voices and on some of the animating, and then the company did the rest.
okay. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's like Stick of Truth, but like 4 times better. And I loved Stick of Truth.
We still need to play Stick of Truth. We're waiting for it to come to good old games.
If you get Fractured Butthole, it comes with Stick of Truth.
I know, and that's so awesome. Ubisoft did it? Aaron?
Ubisoft purchased the rights to Stick of Truth in 2013. The company moved development of the sequel from Obsidian Entertainment to Ubisoft San Francisco.
Oh, so it was just a Ubisoft game.
You know who else? You know what other game Ubisoft made, Aaron?
Far Cry.
Far Cry.
I'm really excited about Far Cry 5.
Oh, really? Did you like Far Cry 4?
I never played Far Cry 4.
Play Far Cry 3.
I never played Far Cry 3.
What?
Never played Far Cry 2 either.
Far Cry 3 is
I played 2. I didn't like it.
Oh, you did?
Far Cry 3 is so good.
We just think the topic at hand for 5 sounds really interesting because it's basically controversial religion.
Oh, is it? I know Aaron loves controversial religion.
No, it takes. There's a cult. I'm interested in Far Cry 5 because it takes place in Montana and there's like a David Koresh cult that you have to battle against, or like a Jim Jones cult. It's basically like this preacher man who like has convinced the entire town that the apocalypse is coming, and he's made everyone in the town crazy.
Sounds
it's
pretty.
It's like the children of Adam in Fallout.
Sounds pretty tense and controversial.
Yeah.
There's that beaver again.
Wait a minute, did we start over?
Yep. Weren't you watching, Aaron?
Did we really start over?
No.
Oh.
He's jumping higher. He's Beaver Part 2. Come on, Jake. Survive. Survive. Yeah.
He actually can't breathe after he's knocked out.
Because he gets the air knocked out of him.
Oh.
We're almost done already.
With the game?
Yeah.
Jake must be the game already. You know, this game has one of my favorite songs of all time from video game history.
Yeah, the final boss.
Mm-hmm. Gangplank Gallium.
I still think the second game's final boss theme is better, but...
I don't even know what it sounds like.
It's
So.
the only, it's the only thing you rose the microphone in your mouth to do. Is
Well, that's just how I feel about your comment. This song's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I love this song. They remixed it in Tropical Freeze.
Isn't that a drink?
What?
Tropical Freeze.
Isn't that a juice pack drink?
What?
Isn't that what the juice packs, you know, that you get for school lunches?
No.
Pretty sure that is Tropical Freeze.
No, Tropical Freeze is a Donkey Kong Country game.
Oh, Tropical.
Is that another Retro Studios one?
Yeah. And they're actually releasing it for Switch, and I'm really excited.
How's your Switch doing?
Awesome.
You planning to get the Switch to do this?
I don't know where that came from, but
I made that up. That came from Shauna's brain.
Is ARMS a good game?
it is. But the player base kind of dropped off after like a month.
Why's that?
Oh, it's an online game?
Yeah, you can play online.
It's supposed to be like a fighting game, isn't it?
It was introduced as competitive, but it's more casual than they advertise it as.
Only reason why I know about it is because it was at EVO Japan this January.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Guess what's not at Evo in America this year?
Are we really gonna talk about this?
King of Fighters 14.
Yeah, King of Fighters 14.
No.
Aaron
Why
obviously.
are we even bringing this up?
That's controversial.
But it's so controversial that it makes me sad.
Tekken
What?
7's gonna be there.
Yeah, I like Tekken 7 a lot. Tekken 7 is really good.
You know what I've been going to every week?
Let me guess. Smash Bros. Tournament.
Yes.
What else would you go to?
Is it the one over in Windsor Heights, Jake?
No.
One of
those
Jay's.
weren't tournaments.
Jay's?
It's at the new Jay's.
At the new
Oh, it's a new
Jay's?
one by our house? And you've never even tried to contact us to come
We
over?
would
I
come
didn't-
and cheer
I
you
didn't
on.
know you guys were near there.
We would cheer you on
What
silently.
are you talking
so we
about?
went
That's like
and
right by our house.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's a
Yes.
5-minute drive from here. Less
Maybe
than
not
5
even
minutes.
5 minutes. It's so close to our house.
It'd be like we could walk to Jay's, the new Jay's location
In like 15
in
minutes.
15 minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
It's so close.
Yeah, I've been going to those every week.
Well, contact
Every
us
week
now.
Win. Every week win.
Wednesday nights,
At what time?
5 to 10.
Really?
Yep.
We should go just to like check up on you. We won't embarrass you or anything. We won't be like Jake, go Jake. We'll
I
just
will be.
Okay, well I won't, but
I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna record it.
we'll just silently cheer you on so that way you don't get embarrassed or nervous.
How's it going? They be pretty nice.
Yeah, everyone's super cool.
No trolls there.
No.
That's good.
Well, that's probably because you never said that wave dashing is a glitch, did you?
Well, it's because no one else there thinks that either.
Smash Bros. Players.
Okay. Whether or not it's a glitch doesn't matter. The point is that typically when you say that, you tick off a ton of players.
Well, you know what the point of that is? They left it in the game on purpose. They knew it was a thing, and they left it in.
Well, because they can't. Well, that was back before they could do updates. You can't update a GameCube game.
No, they knew it before the game even came out.
But I just think it's really funny that there was that one time that you, even if you don't believe it now, which is fine because I don't really care, but there was that one time that you made the comment that wave dashing is like a glitch, and this like 30-year-old man got angry at you for saying that.
Me?
Yeah, it was like one of the first tournaments we took you to at the old Jay's location, the one that's off of 14th Street. You said that wave dashing was kind of like a glitch, and there was like this 35-year-old oily-haired bearded guy who turned around and looked at you angrily and said, "It's not a glitch." And I couldn't believe that this guy was like,
I don't even remember that.
I remember it, just because I couldn't believe that this 35-year-old loser would get angry over such an issue.
It's just like Magic's Gathering. There's people like that all the time.
That's true. Magic
That are
the
like
Gathering is
35-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old
filled with crybabies.
crybabies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez.
That game came out when, Aaron?
1993.
So in 93, they were probably like 20 or 30 years
Plus,
old. Or
it's a
something.
card game, so automatically you're going to get an older generation.
Yeah.
Because you have guys who are like 60, 75 years old who, although there are video gamers who are like in their 60s and 70s. They're just
There are.
rare.
They're just a rare
My
breed.
favorite Let's Player is 42 years old.
Who's that?
Nintendo Capri Sun.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Rechabite's 13. I was going to say, we're not that old yet.
We will be.
10 more years.
Oh my goodness. In 10 years, we're going to be
40.
40.
How old is your Capri Sun? I remember that name because you've mentioned that since the dawn of time of YouTube.
Yeah, he's 42.
42. So 12 years, 13 years.
He'll be 43 this year.
Hmm.
You know
Does
what's
he-
cool?
does
He has
he-
the same birthday as me.
No way.
Wait, no, he doesn't. It's one day before.
You know who's got the same birthday as me? Harrison Ford.
What, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
This is really cool. I don't know who has the same birthday as me.
Look it up.
Probably Quentin Tarantino.
Look up your birthday and then look up fame. I don't know. No, it doesn't have to be celebrities. Just
Ooh, Chugga Conroy has the same birthday as me.
What's that person do?
He's another Let's
He's like a
Player.
PewDiePie.
No, he's not.
He's a poopy pie.
He's like a better version of PewDiePie.
No, he's not.
What's okay? So
First
what?
of all, PewDiePie is not a Let's Player.
What is he?
He's just a comedian.
I wanted to tell you that one day I was.
How come in South Park, when PewDiePie was on South Park, he's playing Call of Duty Black Ops?
How,
Sounds like Let's Playing.
How
He
did-
wasn't actually playing that game.
how did PewDiePie get on South Park?
Because he's like huge on YouTube and
Is he the biggest one?
almost. He's the biggest single YouTuber, yeah.
And Matt Stone and Trey Parker like him?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Plus, he's like a huge fan of South Park.
Anyway, he probably tried to contact them, I bet you.
Yeah.
And they're probably like, sure, whatever.
Yeah. But
Um,
no, PewDiePie is not a Let's Player.
So one
He
day,
used to be, but he's not anymore.
can I tell my story?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to tell my story for like 5 minutes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because PewDiePie. So I was like, man, who is this PewDiePie? I only know what his face looks like. So I went to his channel just to see what kind of stuff he did. And I can't tell you there was a single video I was interested in clicking on.
He's actually pretty funny, but
Is he?
yeah.
Are his videos just poorly?
Nowadays
Titled?
he kind of has a format. He does he almost makes like really well edited reaction videos now.
What does that even mean?
Like he does videos like You Laugh You Lose, and he watches like a bunch of funny videos. And then he does like a thing where he asks his viewers to post things on Reddit, and then he looks at them on video.
I know he has the most disliked video because he asked for it.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was kind of funny.
He
I
asked for
actually
dislikes.
watched that video because I was like, because
1.5 million.
he made a video that was like likes don't actually matter or something like that, or
Okay.
likes don't matter, and so he asked all of his people dislike this video because likes don't actually matter, or something like that.
It was more like dislike this video because it's a joke.
I think he was making a point or something. But anyways, he's like one of the most disliked videos, but not for
Just because he asked for it.
just because he asked for it, not because he made one of the most disliked videos.
He has
Is
over
it one of the most-
60 million subscribers.
That's insane. That's like the population of.
What? There was something that someone said either at E3 or something like that that got more dislikes than.
Oh yeah.
Was it over Star Wars Battlefront?
No, it was the Call of Duty
I had like the most dislikes.
Advanced Warfare, or no, Infinite Warfare trailer. It had like 2 million dislikes or something like that.
Why? Because they don't want them to make the game, or what?
Well, basically.
And that's gonna stop them? No.
No. That's actually kind of a good game. I like Call of Duty, but
Infinite War.
I haven't played Infinite Warfare, but I want to.
I haven't either.
There was something that someone said about they said at EA about Star Wars Battlefront though that I remember got so many people angry. It was like all on YouTube, all on Reddit, and it was a guy. It was a guy at EA making some comment about the buyer doesn't really care if they have to pay to win or something like that, and it just like something to have to do with pay to win concept, and it just blew like up.
First of all, pay to win is the worst concept I've ever heard of in anything.
Me too.
It's
Stupid.
It's true.
It's even worse than the participation ribbon.
That's why
Oh, Jake.
pay to win is the only reason why I don't play
Where are you
standard
there?
or modern Magic. I only play limited Magic.
Yeah, because those people literally are playing to win.
They are
Paying.
They're paying to win. And no matter how much they argue,
Jake's playing to win.
Live to win! till you die.
That's good, Jake.
That was very good voice acting.
That's in a lot of movies, isn't it?
It's in the South Park Warcraft episode.
Yeah. That's such a good episode.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
That guy was in the troll episode.
Oh yeah, he was. I remember
He was in the background. Oh, that was funny.
that. Yeah, he was one of the like secret agent
troll.
guys. Secret trolls.
Yeah.
This is my least favorite level in the entire game.
I was noticing these wheel things. You know what these stupid wheels remind me of?
What?
That stupid character in Overwatch.
Oh, Junkrat?
Yeah, I hate him.
That's another thing. You guys are just overwatching all over.
Just Overwatching all over.
I only put 4 videos on to not be annoying.
Only.
Oh, is that too many?
No.
You only watched 1, I know you did, but I put 4 on because it is really fun. But Jake, come on.
This video, this game, this level is dumb.
Yeah, you need to get your star power.
My star power. I gotta get a little
I do think it's
star.
funny that Shauna enjoyed Overwatch so much after making so much fun of it. So much fun of it.
I still make fun of it though because
It is really fun.
it's fun to play, but it's so stupid looking. You know what I mean?
You don't think Anna's stupid looking, do you?
I mean, she's acceptable, but she's not that cool. Like, none of the characters are cool.
What about, you know what game is fun?
There's billions. What?
Fortnite.
Battleborn. Also Fortnite, but Battleborn.
What were you gonna
Battleborn's dead though, isn't it?
It doesn't matter. It's still way fun to play.
How in the world are you gonna play a dead online only game?
say? Yeah, Jake.
It has a campaign.
That's like trying to play Resident Evil Outbreak.
It
It's
has a
impossible.
single player campaign.
It does?
Yes.
It's like 2 minutes long.
No.
Really?
Yes.
Battleborn?
You know what doesn't?
It's
Overwatch.
actually a full-fledged game, unlike Overwatch.
I know. I agree with you, Jake.
Just kind of won me over with that one comment that it has a single player campaign, because that's my biggest gripe with Overwatch is it's a $60 online only game. So as soon as they shut down the servers, you just lost $60.
And the online is only really completely dead on PC. On PS4, it's like it takes like 1 minute to get into a game.
That's really interesting because
Good job, Jake. You beat it.
Jeez.
That level's dumb. Reminded me of Blizzard.
you know the only thing that I dislike more about wait, what did you say?
Modern Blizzard, not classic Blizzard, because
Warcraft 3 Blizzard.
Warcraft 3 Blizzard was the golden age.
You know what killed Warcraft 3?
Blizzard.
World of Warcraft.
So Blizzard.
They're never gonna make a Warcraft 4. It's not gonna happen.
No, they're
Well,
not.
because they make too much off World of Warcraft.
And now they're
RTSs
raking
don't
it in with
sell anymore.
Overwatch.
RTSs don't sell anymore. People don't play RTSs unless you're Asian and extremely good.
More specifically, Korean.
Korean. They love it.
They love StarCraft.
If they ever were in a war, they're probably going to win.
Probably.
Because they've got the strategy.
Well, they're high school students. When they graduate, they're forced to join the military for 2 years.
I think that's actually a really good idea.
I don't.
I wish that I had been put through it for 2 years. I would have been grateful for the experience and the knowledge.
The confidence boost. Because they force you to go outside your comfort zone.
But now, okay. Never mind.
I kind of think it is a good idea.
But anyways, America will never do it.
No.
Completely disagree.
That's okay, because you were born in '98.
Well, they have to be. They have to be trained for it because of the 38th parallel.
And they're a small country, so they have to all be. Whoa, I can't believe you made that, Jake. They're a small country, so if they're going to be in a war, they better be effective.
It's the same thing in Switzerland. Switzerland requires everyone to spend at least a year in the military. That's why Switzerland's like never been at war. They were never at war during World War II. Adolf Hitler bypassed them. They claimed neutrality, and Hitler didn't, and left them alone because they were all military trained.
They're scary.
I always get Switzerland and Sweden confused.
I don't know. anything
Switzerland
about
is a
Sweden.
Swiss, like on Cool Runnings. Whoa, this is a black
I
level.
don't like this level.
These are the worst. Why do they do this?
Every game.
Every game has blackout levels. You need that bird.
But most games that have
Oh my
blackout
goodness.
levels. Well, not. I shouldn't say most. Good games that have blackout levels usually have a flashlight.
Or something. At least it turns on and off really fast. It could just be off.
At least you don't have a timer.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Timers always stress me out no matter what's going on. Even if I'm writing my name, if there's a timer, I'm nervous.
Whoa. I didn't see that. That was too late. You're moving really fast for not being able to see where you're going, Jake.
I know. Oh my goodness.
I'm glad you like Overwatch, Shauna, even though
It is fun to play.
it's got problems.
It's got more problems than not, but it's fun to play. It's not worth $60 and it's not worth $30. I paid $30, but
No, you
Is it
paid
at least
20.
balanced?
I paid $20.
They try to balance it, but
Uh.
it's like impossible to balance, so they just keep patching it every week.
I don't think that's that balanced. There's definitely characters that are way better.
Yes. And it also depends on the mode that you're playing. Like Capture the Flag, Diva's so broken for Capture the Flag.
What the world? You were... We were talking about Overwatch. It gives me heartburn.
Gives you a heartburn.
I haven't been playing Overwatch recently though because the whole Chinese New Year is finished.
Yeah, they need to have another event, otherwise they're gonna lose us.
Yeah.
I gave you my $20, and you didn't even give me a Chinese outfit for every character, jerks.
They gave you a Chinese outfit for Black Widow, which you never play.
I'm not even. I mean, I might try her for fun, but
Widowmaker.
Widow, thank you, Widowmaker.
yeah, Widowmaker. Same thing.
Widowmaker.
She's basically black. She's purple.
Yeah, I really wish they had done a single-player campaign, just like Battleborn, which I had no idea. I have great respect for that game now. And then the cutscenes in between the gameplay should have been the animated shorts that they're releasing independently on their YouTube channel.
Exactly. It's such a stupid thing what they're doing.
They really, really should quit making the animated shorts for just YouTube, and they should actually incorporate a single-player game that has the shorts in it.
Then I'd actually be interested.
Yeah.
And then I might actually like some of the stupid-looking characters because they all of a sudden have a story.
Plus, Battleborn is more PvE than PvP in
Player versus everyone?
player versus enemy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There are PvP elements, but the thing you're most worried about in every match is the PvE, because the goal of every match is to destroy the other person's core.
Is it a first-person shooter?
Yes.
She really like flies?
Shoot her. Isn't that cool that we have that documented?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time that happened.
Now we just need to see a squirrel.
Oh, a squirrel.
There's a squirrel.
And we need Jake to beat this 100% without thinking about it.
Yep.
We need to have an Ocarina of Time playthrough 100% of it.
Yeah, we do. We sure do.
And talk about that's why duck soup is so funny.
Yep, that's right.
What?
There, when Aaron was having a political discussion with me,
I don't
And
care
you-
anything about politics anymore.
I hate politics.
I-
Anyways, he's like, that's why duck soup is so funny. You can't hardly hear it because he was talking kind of quiet. Because it's a satire of politics.
that's why duck soup is funny.
But that was one of Aaron and I's thing we liked to make fun of was, that's why duck soup is so funny. Because it was just
I tried to get into politics for a little while, but
It's a mistake every time.
Well, this
I don't really
last
care.
election proves that it doesn't matter what you say or what you do.
They're the ones that are in charge. We have no say.
control.
Okay, we're done. Stop it.
I just hate how easy it is to offend people nowadays.
I know.
Oh,
I know. I hate it.
Amen, Jake. Hey, preach it, brother. Preach
I
it.
hate it. It's so stupid.
You can offend people so easily now.
Their
It's
feelings.
Their feelings don't get so hurt. You hurt my feelings.
Oh, you don't agree with what I agree with? Oh, how insensitive. Anyways.
I can't even count how many times I've been called insensitive over the past year. It's so stupid.
I hope it wasn't by any of your Super Smash Brother friends.
No.
I'm so glad. At least they're decent people.
Uh-oh, Jake.
Uh-oh.
What's gonna happen?
Uh-oh.
Good thing. Oh,
Aw.
what happened?
I tried.
He tried. Next time. At least you had the halfway point.
Yeah.
This is an interesting contraption here where you grab a bucket of fuel. For
I'm
your...
pretty sure this vehicle here is not EPA approved.
First of all, it's not even moving.
Yeah, the tire wheel.
Yeah.
What's up with that,
What?
Jake?
Maybe it's just traction.
If they made too many frames of animation, it would have.
You would have had to like keep walking though.
It would have turned into Guardian Heroes.
It would have been harder too.
They
It's
were
already
way
hard.
too ambitious in Guardian Heroes. Hey, you missed that in, Jake.
N is for nice.
Yeah.
That was okay. This is cutting it a little close. They're
Jake.
trying to stress you out. Look at that.
Jake. Oh,
Oh.
that one gave you all.
That one had actually fuel in it instead of fumes.
Instead of fuse.
Such
Jake, get it.
inspirational stuff.
Oh my. Good thing you got the fuel though. Oh, I'm so glad you beat it.
Jake.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
My
A lot of
hand.
the songs in here remind me a lot of Golden Sun.
The only thing about this game's soundtrack that I wish it wasn't, like, I wish it was less atmospheric and more melodic.
Yeah. But it's very fitting for the game though.
Yeah. But I feel like 2 and 3 really got the soundtrack down.
Yeah. Well.
I'm sad you lost your rhino, Jake. But it's okay. I know you'll do better.
I like that rhino.
Rambi the Rhino?
Rambi, like Rambo.
Kinda.
More like Bambi, but with an R.
Kinda.
Those are two extreme sides of the spectrum.
Are you gonna go in there?
Nope.
Looks like you went in there.
Man.
I remember I used to listen to the soundtrack whenever I was depressed working over at Britain Electric. I don't know why, it just made me happy.
It's good music, that's why. Doesn't bring bad memories at all.
No. Everyone else was listening to like, they had the radio blaring with like Blake Shelton and Kenny Chesney and
Yeah.
oh, what's the other really feminine looking dude? Keith Urban. The one who like wears
I could
lipstick.
name a lot of feminine looking dudes.
He's like he wears a cowboy hat and cowboy boots, but then he like wears lipstick
And eyelashes.
and eyelashes. Yeah, Keith Urban. That's why I hate the character model for Leon in Resident Evil 6 because he looks too much like Keith Urban.
I thought he looked pretty cool in 6.
I love it when this happens. Aaron says something so like opinionated and Jake thinks the opposite. It's so funny.
I like him better in 4.
I think he looks cool in 4. That's what I named my gecko after, is Leon from 4.
Did you guys ever play through 4 together?
Yeah, we did.
I love 4.
Why is that?
Yeah, twice. What happened with the screen? Was that our TV?
Is the Steam version of Resident Evil 4 worth buying?
It has problems.
Really?
I would. The PS4 version is so much better because in order to if you actually want to use mouse and keyboard on the PC version, then it's perfect.
I heard the implementation's terrible though.
It was in the old PC version.
Oh, but it's not anymore.
No, well, it's not as bad
Okay.
because you can actually use your mouse to aim.
It sounds like
But-
mouse and keyboard would be super easy on Resident Evil 4.
Well, see, it still controls the same in terms of movement, but you can actually aim with the mouse.
Okay. It'd be interesting. I would, since I love mouse and keyboard controls, that'd be interesting to give it a try.
But
See how it
if you
works.
want to connect a controller, it has a whole host of problems.
Like what?
Like, when I tried to get it on my laptop and I plugged in my PS4 controller,
Yeah.
it acted like there were two controllers plugged in at once and all the buttons were mixed up. Like A was Y and like B was L or something.
Really?
It was stupid.
Did you
Wow.
ever try using a mod like X360 CE?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh, you were using X360 CE? And it still had everything messed up?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But on my desktop, it worked fine. So,
Really? Just a laptop issue?
Yeah.
That's odd. That's really odd.
No.
You should-
What is happening?
That was-
Oh
I
my
got
goodness.
lucky.
You did.
You are lucky, Jake.
Lucky.
Because I'm happy.
This is really quiet.
Yeah,
It's really scary, actually.
that's scary. I'm scared.
Bees.
Not the bees.
Are platformers your favorite genre, Jake?
Um.
You're really good at them.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's cool.
That's
Oh,
cheap.
wow.
Have you played Ori and the Blind Forest?
I would like to. It looks fun.
I have it. If you wanted it.
I heard it's really good.
I like it. It should work just fine on your laptop. Because your laptop you got when you first started college, right?
Yeah.
So it should work fine because it came out in like 2013. It's not that demanding.
That's good, Jake.
But my desktop was more powerful than it, so.
I'm really sorry about your desktop. I've been looking still for a computer for you, but everyone's like really asking way too high. Like I could definitely go buy parts for you, but I don't know what your budget is.
It's not large right now. I'm trying to save money, but it's really hard with a job 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
And I only work 3 days a week.
Yeah.
So.
I understand. I know what you mean.
Whatever happened to that guy that was selling his PC for like 600 and like the only thing he was missing was like a hard drive or something. And, like,
I think he
graphics
sold it.
card.
I think he sold. He was based over in Johnston. I think he sold it. Is that kind of what your price range you're looking for in the 600s?
Eventually, yeah.
Because I mean, if you wanted, I could still build you a PC and then you just pay me back over time. But I can't just like build one for free just because they're so expensive.
I didn't expect you to.
Free labor.
Yeah, free labor.
Labor of
But,
love.
I would love if you ever brought over your PC that you have right now. I would love to work on it and try to get it working again.
Yeah.
Goodness.
That's supposed to be eggs.
No.
It is.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's
What
not.
bird poops eggs out their mouth?
That's our pet parrot from the second one.
Ew.
Definitely not these vultures though. They're hacking up.
Fur balls?
I look it up. I looked it up last time.
I thought we looked it up and it was eggs.
No, that's our parrot. The parrot hacked up eggs.
Maybe vulture eggs are brown. You still can't download the Donkey Kong Country games off of any virtual console, can you? Or eShop? You can now?
Yeah. They're on 3DS or new 3DS Virtual Console. They're on Wii U.
Really? I thought they couldn't because of the legal dispute between for intellectual properties between Rare and Nintendo.
Because these games were made by Rare, but Donkey Kong is still owned by Nintendo.
Then how come Donkey Kong Country was not on the virtual console for Wii forever? Like ever. Actually, neither was Earthbound.
Right, but that was for copyright reasons.
Ooh, you're gonna love this, Jake.
What?
Don't read it in.
I can't see what you're looking
Guess what the vultures are spitting out?
What are they, walnuts?
Coconuts.
Ha!
But at least the parrot was spitting out eggs.
Well, I'll eat the bird or spitting out eggs.
I knew it.
Okay, you win. But now we know. Now we know. Hey, we're playing my same favorite song.
Yeah, we're almost done.
I got distracted by them coconuts.
The song is so good.
Jake just beat the game.
The first one?
Yeah. You literally just beat the game. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my goodness, I could totally dance to the song.
This song is awesome. Angry Video Game Nerd really likes this song too.
Really?
The end? Question mark? What? What does that mean?
When does the Angry Video Game Nerd talk about this song?
I'd have to find the videos. He's still alive! Ah!
Whoa, you mean it gets credits to make you think you've beaten it and then you actually haven't?
Yeah.
That is so mean, but yet awesome.
It's hardcore.
That's very hardcore.
This song needs a longer boss.
I mean, the boss fight is pretty long anyway.
Got the banana.
I like how it's just a normal.
Insane that they do the credits first and then throw you back into the fight.
Well, it wasn't real credit. It wasn't real credits.
We're all having problems speaking English today.
No good Kremlings. Go, look in your hoard. I think you'll be in for a surprise.
I know what's coming.
I'm pretty sure it's canon that Cranky Kong is the Donkey Kong from the original Donkey Kong.
Really?
Oh. That's cool. What?
Yeah!
Kong the banana horde.
We got the bananas back!
This is a good song too.
Yeah. Makes me tear up.
Now we've actually won. Good job, Jake.
Yeah, we beat it in half the time as the second one.
Yeah.
Necky?
Nikki who spits coconuts like Jake
Marnie?
suggested.
Armadillo?
They definitely weren't eggs.
Zinger?
And I actually played all the levels.
You did. You didn't even take any shortcuts either.
Minky Kong?
And we literally talked the whole time. I'm really proud of us. This will be a fun one to watch.
I don't even remember like the half of the
I know.
game that I played.
I know.
Because I was so focused on what we were talking
We were
about.
talking so much.
Which, that means you literally beat this then 100% without...
I didn't even.
Without even thinking.
I
about
didn't
it.
beat it 100%.
But you didn't even think about
I
it.
didn't think about
You
it.
definitely,
Because you were talking.
you definitely didn't think about it.
Either that or Jake is just an exceptionally good multitasker. Like, even more than any man can be.
Well, I can do that kind of thing with games that like I played when I was little.
Yeah, because you just kind of know
'Cause
already.
they're just in my brain.
Yep. They've become part of you.
Oh, Rock Krog is kind of scary.
The Kusha look like
Oh, he's weird.
I think it was called Crusha.
Oh, the Crushers look like these weird creatures from Planescape Torment, which I can't remember their names.
Queen Bee. She's in Vampire Savior.
Yeah.
Dum Drum. Poor guy.
Master Nicky Sr.
King Cruel. K-Rule.
He's Captain Cruel in the second one.
The good guys. Rambo.
It's Randy.
XXO.
Espresso.
Expressy.
On guard.
Gardo.
Winky.
Go.
Squawks.
That's the one that shoots nuts. I mean eggs.
You sure it's not nut eggs?
Is it my turn yet? A candy cone. So funny.
Dinky King.
Encore, he says. Play the game again. What's that? Oh, silly.
I'm just punching.
Oh, he asked for that.
I got punched in the foot before. It was not fun.
That's funny.
I got kicked in the butt before by my mom.
You ever get your finger bit?
No.
Less
Not
than
by-
an
not by a
hour.
human.
Actually, that makes sense.
Head programmer is C. Sutherland. Technical programmer B. Gunn.
You only saved this game like twice, didn't you?
Like 3 times. but
3
yeah.
times.
Norton.
Norton Virus.
Yeah, you could probably beat this game in under an hour without dying.
Hey, look, there's Stevenson. His dad played this. Mike
Spelled wrong.
Oh.
David Wise,
Yep.
the legend himself.
Yep.
David Wise. What else did he do?
Donkey Kong.
He also, yeah, he's done all the Donkey Kong Country games.
He's done something besides Donkey Kong, though. Did he?
Look it up. You got a phone in your hand.
Oh.
Peacocks. Mr. Yamauchi.
K-Lob.
That's interesting. Silicon Valley.
Silicon Graphics.
David Wise is an American freestyle skier.
Oh, look up David Wise and then Donkey Kong or something.
There you go. David Wise is an English video game music composer and musician. He composed for Rare.
Oh, he's from England?
Yeah, he's from
I did not know that.
Leicestershire, England.
Same with Grant
September.
Kirkhope.
His birthday September 13th.
Same as who?
Grant Kirkhope.
Kurt Cobain.
He made the soundtrack for Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64.
He did.
He also made the soundtrack for Ukulele and Mario plus Rabbids. Like some other stuff.
Well, this game is really fun, and I really enjoyed our constant topics we discussed.
Yeah.
He did the music for RC Pro Aim,
Yep.
Marble Madness,
Wow, he did a lot of music.
California Games.
That's
Who
coming
Framed-
up in a video.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
California.
Yeah, the Master System.
That's funny.
I know.
The Amazing Spider-Man for Game Boy.
Oh.
Narc for the NES. Nightmare on Elm Street. All the
Man,
Battletoads.
he did a lot of music. That's awesome.
All the Battletoads. Super
Battletoads
RC.
music is good. I like Battletoads.
Battletoads and Double Dragon.
He's got quite a resume.
Star Fox Adventures?
What's that?
That was made by Rare.
What is it?
It's a GameCube Star Fox game.
Was it any good?
No.
And it was made by Rare? What happened? Why did they fail on that?
People don't like it.
Hmm. Oh,
It's-
it's a squirrel.
Mr. Pants?
You see it? Squirrel. It's a squirrel.
I see it.
Viva Pinata Pocket Paradise.
Yep, that's a Rare game.
There's your tropical freeze.
He made Snake Pass
Yep. He did the soundtrack for Snake Pass.
and Ukulele. I heard Snake Pass is amazing.
Snake Pass is really fun. I streamed it for a while.
Ah, we missed it.
See it.
It was a long time ago though,
Oh.
like a year ago.
I wanted to play Snake Pass and I want to play A Hat in Time.
I really want to play Hat in Time. Did you play Ukulele?
No, I almost bought it. I came this close to buying it on Good Old Games, and then I asked you that comment on Mario 64, the one video you did
Yeah.
about which three you would play, and you said Hat in Time,
Oh yeah.
and so I chose not to buy it.
Well, Ukulele's like $20 at Walmart now
For what?
It was
for PS4.
It was like
I want to get it for Switch though, because it's out for Switch now.
I think it was like $20 on Good Old Games, because it was originally 40, and then they had a 50% off thing.
I think I'd rather play it on Switch,
I agree.
just because most 3D platformers I've played are on Nintendo consoles.
Right. It's even more fitting.
I'm not one of those that was into like Jack and Daxter.
Crash Bandicoot.
I guess Crash Bandicoot, but that
But-
was the only one.
But you can mod on PC.
Yeah, but no one mods a 3D platformer.
Actually, Hat in Time has a bunch of user-made content.
Does it
now.
really?
Yeah, Hat in Time now has a bunch of user-made stuff on PC.
Tempting.
There's so many more useless Pokemon in the card games than there are.
It's true.
What in the world brought that up?
That's in a video.
I'm quoting Jake.
Why did he say something that? What sparked that?
Because I don't know, he said something and it was the same notes of his comment in that video, you know?
I've never had that happen to me where someone says something,
It's
and because it's the same. It's just because when Jake speaks, it's like music.
It's like music to our ears when you talk, Jake. He said something that was like, "Nee, nee, nee, nee," and I was like,